Hello! Happy July! Oh, I said June then. Whoops! It's July time, so new goals for the month. So I thought I'd go through what I'm planning to do this month. So my new goals for this month are, I want to get my 3.5 stone award. I want to start running the Couch to 5k again. I tried it a few years ago, sort of stopped after about week 3, and I think it's because I was much heavier and fat. Let's go with it. I was really fat. Carrying the extra weight around didn't help, and it slowed me down, and I was just getting frustrated that I wasn't able to keep up with it. So now that I've lost a lot more weight, I'm going to give it a go again, and hopefully I'll be able to actually get up to the 5k this time. Fingers crossed. Yay! So other goals include getting into a ballroom dance dress. So yeah, the story behind that is, I thought the tripod was funny then. The story behind that is 2 years ago I took part in a competition in Brackley called Strictly Brackley. It was like Strictly Come Dancing style. And not to blow my own trumpet, but I won. Yay! I got asked to take part in it last year as a professional on the other side. And unfortunately I couldn't take part because I was getting married that weekend. Yeah. I had a good excuse. It was my wedding day. I think I can get away with it. But then this year, the opportunity came up to take part as a professional, and I jumped on it. So to help motivate me and make sure I'm into doing it, I ordered 2 dresses off of eBay. A ballroom and a Latin, because we have to do a ballroom number and a Latin number, and also a freestyle number, which I have no idea. I have no idea what dances we're actually doing yet at this present time, but it starts week on Tuesday. So yeah, so 12th of July it starts, and we should be dancing. And the Latin dress, the Latin dress came, it was a little bit tight, but it fitted. I could get away with it. It would have been fabulous because it all stretched properly, as good dance dresses should. The ballroom dress, no way. It was never, ever, ever going to fit. So I have adjusted it. I have cut bits out of it. I've done all sorts to it. And it's at the point now where it's fitting, but it's very tight. It's not easy to move in at the minute. So I figured if I can get that another stone off, it'll be perfect. It'll fit, because obviously they need to be snug to keep everything in and so they're not falling down, but at the same time you need to be able to move in it. And I think it's where it's a Chinese dress, and they've used one-way stretch fabric, and it's they've put the stretch the wrong way. But hey, for the price I paid for it, I'm not going to complain at all. It's a gorgeous dress. And yeah, it's absolutely stunning, and I can't wait to be wearing it on that dance floor, spinning around. Yay! So yeah, so those are my 3 goals for July. In other news, I am a very happy bunny today. Very, very happy. I'll start from the beginning. It's a bit of a long story. A couple of months ago, I was attending my grandmother's 70th birthday party. I'd had to go pick my brother up from Cardiff, ready to bring back, so we stayed in the hotel the night before and took our clothes with us. Oh, I've got hair in my face. Stayed in the hotel and just took our clothes with us, and I just grabbed my Lindy Bop dress. Absolutely adore my Lindy Bop dress. I love their clothes. I only had the one at the time. So I just grabbed it thinking, yeah, no, that fits, no, that looks good. And we got down to Cardiff. We got changed in the hotel. So bear in mind, we had no other clothes with us or nothing else to wear other than like jeans and hoodies. And the dress was too big. Like, quite badly too big. So this is the dress. And as you can see, it's got all the sweetheart neckline. That was just dangling around. It was horrendous. It was awful. But at the same time, it felt really good, because that is a dress, size 16 dress. And yeah, it was then too big. So coming up, we've got my parents' 30th wedding anniversary, and we're having like a photo shoot revolving around like a picnic with all the family, and we're also having an actual picnic in a park. So I wanted a new dress for it, something really summery, really nice, and I really love the Lindy Bop dresses, especially the style that my old one was, which is Ophelia, I believe you say it. And so I was just on their website, and they've got 70% off sale at the minute, which I love. And I saw this dress and I fell in love with it, and there was a petticoat that matched it that was reduced to like £6 or something stupid. So grabbed the petticoat thinking that would go under loads of dresses, and went to order the dress thinking size 14. No, I'll go for size 14, I'll be sensible, I'm not silly. And it was out of stock. I was really upset. I wasn't happy. But size 12 was. So I thought, okay, let's risk it. And let's buy another dress as well in a size 14. I might be able to get into it, but let's be sensible here. Well, the new dress arrived today, and it's stunning, and it's gorgeous, and it's in a really nice like silky material, which I wasn't expecting because my old one was quite like thick cotton. Oh, I kicked it again. And size 12, and the zip just went straight up, and it feels so nice, and it looks so good, and I'm so happy with it. So yeah, I'll try and post a picture of the dress. So yeah, this video is a little bit random. Yeah, what else have I got to tell you? Have I told you about weigh-in this week? Don't think I have. No. So weigh-in this week, I went with my husband and my mum, and I lost £3. I can't remember. Oh my god, that's really bad. I can't remember how much I lost. I know that I got my 2.5 stone award, so I'm very, very happy with that. I also got Slimmer of the Week, which was a bit of a surprise, a bit of a shock. And then I also got Slimmer of the Month, which made me really happy, because up until June, I started off really well, then kind of went on a bit of a, not downhill, but kind of a very casual. I was going the casual route. I was taking the scenic route. That's what I keep calling it. I was taking the scenic route down, and yeah. But then last month, because of this dress and knowing that I needed to get into it, the ballroom dress, yeah, got right on it. I went back to basics basically. I sort of had a few weeks of getting annoyed, I guess. Because, okay, so say my husband comes to Wales with me, and say we had a slightly bad week, not a terrible week, but you know, a couple of takeaways, meals out, that kind of thing. And I know that I'd managed to claw some of it back. So, you know, I was expecting either a maintain or a slight gain or a little loss. And then, but I know for a fact that he's been terrible the entire week, not just the days where we were terrible together. And he's done exactly the same as me. Like, there was one week where I was on it the entire week, like seriously on it. I think I had one bad day where we went out, and we went to Slimworld, and he'd had like 4 or 5 bad days where he'd gone way over sins and all this. And so I lost £3, and I was really happy with my £3 because I'm like, yeah, on it, back on it, let's do this. And he lost £3 as well. And I was like, well, why am I making all this effort when you're doing it eating crap? Seemed a bit odd to me. But never mind. But so then I sort of had a couple of weeks of just kind of being a bit off, and not really. I was on it about, I'd say I was on plan about 60% of the time. Yeah. I mean, it was okay. It's much better, don't get me wrong, it's much better than how we were before we started Slimming World. But it's still not great. So we were only losing like £0.5 or maybe putting £1 on, or yeah. And then one week I just had a really terrible week. I don't know what happened. I just felt miserable. I had a completely off-plan week, and I put on 3.5 pounds. I deserved that. I'd eaten crap all week. I'd gone way over sins pretty much every day. In fact, I'm shocked it was only £3.5. And then that kind of kicked me up the backside to get back on it and go, no, come on. You can do it. You know you can do it. You've been doing it already. What's the issue here? So yeah, I got back on it. So June, I was on it 100%. Then, so yeah, now we're in July. Where's this year going? I have no idea. We're also only a month away from my birthday. So I'm really hoping I can be a size 12 by my birthday. Fingers crossed. It's less than a month, because it's the 2nd of July today and my birthday's the 1st of August. But yeah, we've got a lot coming up this month. So we've got my parents. It's their 30th anniversary and we're doing a picnic in the park, which is fine because we have to provide our own picnics. So ours will probably be pretty Slimming World friendly. Maybe not 100%. There might be a few treats and things in there. And we will probably go over sins that day because we'll be drinking as well. But on the whole, it's going to be a pretty healthy one. And I've got a photo shoot as well, which I'm actually quite looking forward to. Because obviously we've lost all this weight and it'd be quite nice to show it off. But the other thing with the picnic is a lot of families coming and a lot of them haven't properly seen us since we started Slimming Wild. So, I mean, we saw my mum's side of the family on beginning of May for the 70th birthday. But obviously I was still wearing my size 16 dress that was huge on me. But so you couldn't really see where I'd lost weight. And at the time, I was a little bit like, oh, okay. No one's mentioned the weight loss. Thanks, guys. But actually looking back at the pictures, you can't see it. I'm drowned in this tent of a dress. So, yeah. So, just got to wait for my other dress now. I ordered another dress in a size 14. Thinking if the 12 doesn't fit, I've then got the 14 to wear instead. And the 14 is what they call a wiggle dress. So it's like a pencil skirt with a similar top, but it's a pencil skirt on the bottom rather than a floaty 50s swing skirt. So yeah, we'll see how that looks when that arrives. It might be too big yet. I might have to send it back and get a smaller one. Yay! So yeah. So yeah, this has been a bit of a rambly video. It's one that I'm just trying to do quick before we go out this afternoon. Because it was my mother-in-law's birthday yesterday. And so we're going over to their house to cook a 3-course meal. Not quite sure how this is going to pan out. It shouldn't be too bad. Because my husband is on starters and he's doing stuffed mushrooms. Which, you know, you could make those sin-free. That's not a problem. He knows how to. He's doing similar with me, so he knows how to make it sin-free. And then my brother-in-law is on the main, which could be okay. Could be. Or it could be really terrible. Sins-wise. I mean, it'll taste amazing, but sins-wise. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. But then I'm on pudding, which to me is always the bit with the most sins. I'm very much a sweet tooth, so I'm actually going to make the 8-sin lemon drizzle cake. If you've never heard of it, it's amazing. It is a Slimming World recipe. I will post the recipe below. I absolutely love it. It's one that, it does use sweetener, but you don't taste the sweetener, if you get me. Like, you know, with some recipes, especially the sweet recipes, you put the sweetener in instead of the sugar, and then you get that saccharine-y aftertaste, and you're like, mm. Yeah, you don't get that with this. Maybe it's the lemon. Maybe that's it. And it still feels cakey, whereas a lot of them, because you cut out the flour, it doesn't, and the butter, it doesn't taste very cakey, a lot of the Slimming World recipes. But this does. This is really nice. And I usually top it with raspberries and a bit of choc shop. So yeah. I haven't really done much. I've been at work. most of the week. Yeah. And I've yeah, I did Slimwood, went to work, went shopping today because I had a pair of trousers that I ordered from Next and I went to go get them. Yeah. So yeah, if you've liked what you've seen in this video, then give me a thumbs up and subscribe and do all that down there. All that stuff. And yeah, hopefully next video won't be all rambly, there'll be a little bit more substance to it. Maybe. Hopefully. I'm a bit of a rambler. Yeah. So okay, I'm going to edit this together now and hope I can make something that kind of makes sense. Anyway. So I will see you all soon.